Hello, everyone. My name is Barbara Armstrong. I'm a coach and senior manager with Charles Schwab, and today we are going to talk about thinkscripts and how to add a thinkscript to a chart or to a watch list. It's a two-step process, but once you get the hang of it, it can really be quite easily done. So if you are not following me on X, I invite you to do so. My handle at Barb Armstrong CS. You can now find me also over on LinkedIn, so I encourage you to find me there as well. Just before we get started, a reminder that we are using the Paper Money software application on the thinkorswim desktop platform, and this is a great place for us to learn and hone our skills before we consider trading in our live account. So let's get right over to that thinkorswim platform, and we're going to look at 3 different scripts today. So this is probably the script I get asked about the most, which is how do I add this red banner that has year to date, month to date, and week to date on it. And it's pretty easy to do once you have the script. We're going to come to the setup tab. We are going to come to open shared item. And then when this comes up, we're just going to type in this script, and it is case sensitive. So it's LJYKF lowercase c 3. Hit preview. So whoever created this has given it a name. You can import it under whatever name you want. So choose a name that makes sense to you. Click import. Now I've already imported this, so I'm not going to do it again. Now you may think like, well, why isn't this showing up on my chart? In order for it to show up on your chart, you have to come to studies and edit studies, and then just start typing in whatever name you gave it. So year to date, we're going to add that. And then if you didn't already have it, now you can see now I have 2 copies, but once you add it, you're going to click apply and OK, and now it will appear on your chart. Now, like I said, scripts they are case sensitive. They're not guaranteed as to accuracy, and they're not a recommendation for use, but they can be a helpful tool. Now, the other thing I get asked about a lot is adding scripts to a watch list. And this watch list I use quite often when I'm doing a market overview. And so I've just come out to a public sector indice watch list and brought that up. But when you first bring up a watch list, this is what it looks like. And so, I've got 3 months and a 3-month return here and a 4-week return here. So I can click on this 3 months and have it sort from strongest to weakest. And we can see that over the last 3 months, energy's been the strongest, consumer discretionary the weakest. And so, like if I were to make this S&P, this same list, it's not as helpful because 1, I don't have a description, so I don't really know what S&P 10 means. I've got bid and ask, and now the market's closed, so those aren't showing up. But to customize this, again, we're going to come to setup, open shared item, and we're going to import these scripts. So lowercase letter O, 8, R, 6, B for Baker, capital D for dog, O for Oscar, preview, 3-month return, give it whatever name you want, and import. And then you're going to do it one more time for the 4-week, open shared item. And this one, Michael 6, Henry, Igloo 4, Robert, umbrella, preview. And again, these are case sensitive. So here's our 4-week return, and we would hit import. I'm going to cancel. And then to customize it, right beside the ask, there's a little sprocket. So I'm going to click on that and say, hey, I want to customize this. So I don't want bid and ask, so I'm going to toss those out. I'm going to start typing in what I do want to add, my new 4-week script. So I'm going to add that. And then I'm going to add the 3-month script. I'm going to add that. And then I'm also going to add this description because especially for these sectors, That's very helpful. And then if I want to move this, I'm just going to click on it, and then I can move it up or down. So hit OK. And now I've got a similar looking watch list. Now I did do a separate a mini session on customizing watch lists. So we can, refer to that. So you can click this little thing to kind of broaden things. But the main thing I wanted to talk about today was this two-step process where first you go to setup and then you go to studies and edit your studies to add these scripts. So I hope you found them helpful. If you want more information on scripts, there is a class on Thursdays at 3 o'clock Eastern. It is taught by Mr. Mike Fairborn, and it is called Trading with thinkscripts. So I encourage you to check that out. So thank you so much for joining me today. Lots more great mini sessions coming your way. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.